Don't feed the traveler. King David sinned with Bathsheba and arranged her husband Uriah's death. God then sent Nathan to David with a parable which applies to any one of us. A rich man owned a great many flocks, and a poor man had just one ewe lamb, which his family dearly loved. When a traveler visited the rich man, he took the poor man's ewe lamb to prepare a meal for the traveler, instead of slaughtering a lamb from his large number of sheep. Numbers chapter 32, verse 23 warns us, "Be sure our sins will find us out." When informed of this atrocity, David furiously demanded that the rich man die. Nathan replied, "You are the man," in 2 Samuel chapter 12. Imagine David's heart frozen in time for at least a few seconds. This parable is a story laid alongside David's life as a shepherd. It is also a somber warning for us. While we live in this Christ-ignoring world, the rich man is David, who had no need to commit adultery. The poor man is Uriah, the husband of Bathsheba. The ewe lamb is Bathsheba. The traveler is Satan. Demons are not omnipresent, but they travel the world seeking whom they may devour. As Satan and his demons travel, they discover our weaknesses. Is this not true? And set their traps of temptation. The point is, don't feed these travelers. Follow the strategy of the traveler. The rich man fed the traveler with what belonged to somebody else, assuming he would never pay a price for adultery with Uriah's wife. David fed this traveling tempter with what belonged to Uriah. After 9 months, David would write insightful psalms, but was never again the warrior or leader that God had built him to be. The entitled often forget that consequences are inevitable. David was mentally and physically tortured because of his actions for over 9 months. He was actually safer in the battlefield, which was part of his calling. Ponder Nathan's parable, walk by the Spirit, and never feed the traveler. Psalm chapter 32, verses 1 through 7.